When Edwin Sifuna stood in TONONOKA and dared the state to fire the tear gas, it was not just a defiance, but a signal that the spirit of late Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga may have found a new vessel. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take a minute of your time, subscribe to our podcast, click the notification bell so that whenever we make such videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now, I want to start this podcast by this particular video clip, and I want you to watch the video clip. This was a video clip that happens today in TONONOKA in Linda Mwananchi rally, where Sifuna stood firm and boldly and challenged the police to fire the tear gas. And tell me, ladies and gentlemen, why will you not call Sifuna a political tsunami? Take a look at this.
Kabla niendelee, kama umetumwa na tear gas likuwa saa hii. Leo hawako, wanajua mkorada. Tulisema wakiwasha tunazima hiyo kitu. Tunazima hiyo kitu. Tunafunika na hii. Usituletee bwana baba hakulea waoga. Wangapi hapa wanasema wao sio waoga?
Allow me to say categorically, without any doubt and contradiction, that Edwin Sifuna is the new Raila. Yes, there is a man that has proven to the world, to the country, that is more capable with the energy we've seen in Sifuna, despite the battle within his party ODM, being kicked out of the party, being frustrated by the state in various political rallies he has held across the country. I can tell you categorically that Edwin Sifuna is reading the same script Raila used to read during his political career. Ladies and gentlemen, why am I saying this? In this podcast, I'm going to reveal to you with evidences why Edwin Sifuna is framed to be carrying the spirit of the late Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. I want us to consider the confrontational popularism. You know, this was the strategy in Raila's political career. Raila built his political career and identity based on the defiance against the state. This was a man who could challenge the state head on. In many various occasions, Raila challenged the state. You remember when this man sworn himself as the people's president. And in fact, that was the biggest title. Raila went down the grave as the people's president because of his struggle to challenge the state. He was a man of no any other, a very person who could challenge the state. And that is exactly what happened today in TONONOKA, when Edwin Sifuna challenged the state, and finally the rally went on successfully without any disruption from the police. Is it not the same? Don't you see that to be the same script? Yes. Talk about the mobilization. Raila was the heart of the people. Raila has the energy to mobilize the public. Look about the mobilization that has been going on. Sifuna has been holding rallies across the country, across the Western, across Nairobi. Today, he was in Mombasa, TONONOKA. It is the same thing, grassroots mobilization. And this was the stronghold, the strength of the late Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, This man, Sifuna, is carrying Raila's spirit, is carrying Raila's energy. Yes, this man is the new Raila. He's also winning the emotional, you see, the man is building the emotional connection with the people. And if you watch today, that particular rally, people denied Oburu publicly by saying they don't recognize him. Yes. Remember, Sifuna was kicked the other day from the party. But these people still stand and acknowledge Sifuna to be that man. They acknowledge Sifuna as the, you see, Sisi ni Sifuna, that narrative. It sounds so deep that enyewe wewe ndo tunakutambua. Sifuna is playing the same card as the late former Prime Minister used to play. Talk about the victimhood narrative. You remember the other day when Sifuna held the People's Delegate Conference, where the police disrupted the conference. Is it not the same thing that used to happen during Raila's time? This is always a strategy, because at the end of the day, you gain public sympathy. Yeah, Raila used to do that. Raila used to gain public sympathy, because at the end of the day, the perception that, this man is being suppressed by the government, this man is being frustrated by the government, I tell you, it sinks deep. And they gain public sympathy by that. And Sifuna has mastered this and using it to its fullest. Because today, the man is tagged as being the rebel within the party. Yeah, you understand the internal battle within the ODM between the Linda Ground and the Linda Wananchi, where he was kicked out and they tagged him as the rebel. And of course, Raila was tagged so as the rebel. In many occasions, Raila was tagged as the rebel. Yes, facing forceful interference, where the government used to interfere, used to disrupt his political rallies. The same thing happening in Sifuna's camp. And at the end of the day, Sifuna's conquered it. There is just fueling his spirits, fueling the energy, and confirming that he's not just an ordinary person. Yes. There is this politics the man called Raila used to play. The grassroots politics. He was a man that was doing his politics away from the boardroom. See what is happening in ODM today. The Linda Ground faction, they seem to be the elite group. But Sifuna is out to the people, because at the end of the day, he mastered and he knows that democracy is for the people and for the people. And that is winning the souls. Because at the end of the day, people decides. Sifuna is doing this and is winning this. Yes. Because have you asked yourself, why about Mombasa? TONONOKA was politically strategic. This was a strategy. Because historically, this was the political home ground of the late Honorable Raila Odinga. When you see the mobilization, when you see the political rallies that this man has held in various nations, it's about the stronghold of the late Honorable Raila Odinga. The other time when he was in Nyanza, he has held political rallies in Nairobi. And you see, Raila used to win this. Today, he was in Coast. That was like the bedroom of ODM. And this is what Sifuna is doing. The man is doing what is called political inheritance. He's inheriting the political, geographical stronghold of Raila Amolo Odinga. This man is carrying the energy, is using that particular script. Bia is reading the same script. Let's talk about the language, the symbolism. Have you wondered and asked yourself why the songs that are used to be played during the Raila's rallies, like Leo ni Leo, Jeshi la Baba, the songs are still alive and so effective? The songs were played today. Why do you think so? Why do you think that such songs are still alive? Why do you think the narrative, the DJ thing, the other day they said that Sifuna, shifted even with the DJ. Why do you think it's still happening? That is symbolism. Because it creates a connection with the people. It creates that connection. So it is not by accident, ladies and gentlemen, when you find Sifuna say, Sisi ni jeshi la baba. Because still people do find connection with that. And they see this man carrying Raila's legacy and is winning the public by that. So it is not by accident when you see Sifuna resembling Raila. Is it deliberately stepping into the template of the late Honorable Odinga? Yes, being through by defiance, grassroots mobilization. Yes, the victimhood political narrative through the symbolism, using the music and everything. It is not by coincidence. What do you think? Can you give us your comment? Do you agree with me that the spirit of Raila has finally located Sifuna, and Sifuna is the new Raila? Thank you.